I'm not gonna be back here until Monday. So
I'm looking forward to the weekend.
he's fucking
Staff league number 1.
yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
But it's funny because like like I'll tell him and he's like, I'm like, oh, you're gonna be here like the whole time, And he's like, yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like yeah. The day
Yeah,
before.
like
Perros, perros, perros
it's
sucios,
he's just like
perros de la
he's
calle,
gonna need help.
perros,
Like,
perros
he's
que
not
se
gonna be able to handle it,
traen, perros, perros, perros.
No, what?
We're gonna do a double chug, chug, chug. Perros, where you at?
I'm gonna
Chug,
have
chug,
this
chug.
Figaro,
Perros que se
Hoppy,
traen,
Hoppy,
chug, chug,
IPA
chug.
times 4.
Fuck, ese es mi tercero. Ok, perros. Here we go. Oh shit, wow. He's gonna do it straight out of the bottle. Oh no, he's not gonna do it straight out of the bottle.
Fucking A, man.
Alright,
But,
perros.
like my fucking nail broke in like a really weird, funny way. Like where like it's kind of like chipped or something. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What is this shit?
Oh, so señorita. Señorita problem.
Paper towel around it? No, put some Vaseline on it and then put a paper towel around it and then tape it. That way you don't like accidentally bump into shit and let it heal. And it'll be good by the morning.
Oh, perros, ese
I
was.
use Vaseline.
I did this in the drunk review that got cut off. Could it be like a crossover? This is gonna be a crossover drunk review and Chug. So I already reviewed the beer, the Hoppy. This is the Hoppy, right? This is the Hoppy in the drunk review, and finished
Yeah, so
this
right
here.
now I was like, okay, let me make sure
I
I
finished
schedule
the review.
everything in the theaters. Let
It
me
got
make
cut off.
sure
I'm sorry, it got
every
cut off.
film
The review
that's
got cut off. So
needed for this
it's a
weekend
perfect
is
crossover. It's like a chug, chug, chug. Drunk review crossover. Maybe the drunk review won't be posted until many months later. And you'll be like, what the hell?
I
What's
think
going
like
on
5
here?
of
And
the
it's like
French Comedy Club
you know?
movies are Scope,
one of those things,
and then one is
One of those
flat.
things. Maybe I should just copy the link of
Yeah.
this, put it in that
So
one.
essentially, it's like they have.
Should it be
people
like on
to
the
themselves
description?
Saturday
You're like,
and
oh, this
Sunday.
part two would be crazy. Like the part two would be a chug, chug,
That's
chug.
going on, and then
crazy.
these two
Has that ever been
will
done
have
before?
The rest of the movies.
Started in a drunk review and
And,
finished in a chug, chug,
You know,
chug.
because we
Well,
don't
maybe it
have
hasn't,
theater
maybe
3
it
and I'm
hasn't.
working on
Oh,
2
shit.
screens
Too
for the
many-
weekend,
too much
Saturday and
noise,
Sunday.
too much noise.
I have
Hold
to
on.
make sure that all these two have like
Hold on,
everything
perros. I know.
that we
You
need
need
to
to
shoot.
concentrate. You
There's a
need to
couple
listen to my
formal
voices inside of
and a
my
couple
voice.
movies
There's
that I promise
other
to
voices in here.
screen at
And they're
least
not in
once
your
a
head,
day,
perros.
so
Imagine if the
I'm
voices were in your
regular
head.
schedule, I'm like,
Imagine that was a
I need to
voice
give
in your
this a
head.
showtime, I need to give that
You know,
a
you're like,
showtime,
you know,
blah, blah,
trying to
blah,
you relax at home, and then there's a voice talking about
I
work.
printed out only like
You're like chilling. You want to chill. You just want to chill, drinking a cold wine, and then suddenly there's some voices in your head talking about work. Can you believe that, perros?
once it
That'd
cracks
be
out,
crazy,
like,
that'd
you
be
can fuck with it, shake it,
Crazy,
put it back
perros. So
in.
let me take the
Oh, yeah, I
voices
put
off
it
your
in.
head and give you the chug
What?
before you go crazy.
No, I'm saying I just put it in. I'm like, fuck it, I just,
Nope.
I keep trying. I'm like, oh, maybe if I shake it, give a little shake,
A man with hope.
give them, huh?
A man with hope. Look at him.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's go.
Humberto, get a good shot
It's
of
important.
this.
6.5.
It's important.
Get a good shot of this. A man with hope. Right there. You want to see what hope
It's
looks
important.
like? There it is. Keep hope alive.
Oh shit, perros, keep hope alive and keep the chugs going.
And that just reminds me of Tavis Smiley.
Why?
Just take a chug.
Remember
I'm
his
just gonna take
show
a
on
chug, and then
PBS?
Second chug. It's gonna double chug because I think I
I know the
have to.
name.
Yeah. So he would have his show, and it would be on after like Charlie Rose or something like that. Tavis Smiley, half an hour. It'd just be one guest.
Coming in with the next one right away.
Shit,
I couldn't find the other one. There were 4 of them.
So I would always look
There's
at
4, there's 5. I don't know.
for the
It's
late
crazy.
night talk shows. I would always look at their guests, and I'm like,
There's gonna.
I'm like, okay, who's on Kimmel? And I'm like, all right, he's got like Ben Affleck on or some shit or whatever. And like, all right, you look over, what's his face?
Double chug,
Yeah, like all these guys, like each one, you're like, oh, okay,
This
like.
is a double
And I would always kind of choose the
chug.
one that, like, I'm like, either
Where
I
you
like their
at?
work,
Where you at?
or I think maybe a fun guest.
This is
You know,
the double chug.
yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would look at the
Perros,
time,
perros,
like,
perros sucios.
that one is major because it's a 30-minute
Perros
conversation.
sucios de la calle.
Yeah, just like Charlie
Perros
Rose.
sucios
Sit
que se
down.
I was
traen.
not even interrupted too much.
It is the double
It's like,
chug.
I hate it more when,
You
like,
got
really
one
respectful
show a few seconds
people, like,
ago.
it just makes me hate him more.
Yeah.
I never liked Charlie Rose.
Second show, here it comes.
I enjoyed
But
the
there's
long
too much
conversation,
noise
you know?
Yeah, and he
around.
has great guests.
yeah.
I'm
But every time
sorry,
he cut in, I
my
would die.
Africans. But here we go.
You know, I just
It's
Here
just
we go. This time we're
I don't
going
know,
with the
sometimes
VooDoo
I would really
people.
enjoy the talk.
We just
the
reviewed
talk
the
show kinda circuit,
Imperial
you know?
IPA
Like I'm like,
from
okay, like even when one goes to
Figueroa
commercials,
Mountains.
then I
Actually, I
flip to the
think
other
the
one,
Figueroa
you know?
Mountains IPAs are not
Okay,
that
like-
bad.
anyone who did that, like, oh, who's on?
I would like to see them
Oh,
come back
I'm more
into the
geared towards the
rotation.
guests, but if they're all
But
like,
usually, you
kind
know,
of like,
the VooDoo people,
whatever,
the Stone
then it just
IPAs,
is geared more towards
the
whoever I
hazies,
like
what's the
more,
one?
you
The
know?
delicious
I'm like,
ones.
okay.
Yeah,
So we
Like,
got-
a
so we
few
got
of
the
them
list.
start
We're
off a
gonna get
little
the list. We
earlier,
got
you
a
know?
few things,
Like I
you
forgot
know?
who it was, but one of them
A
is
few
on
things
like
there.
maybe 5 minutes before the
Here
other
we are,
guys
people.
on.
Here we are,
or-
people. Here
I
we are,
think
people. Here we are, people. Here we are,
I
people.
think Kimmel is on the latest. I
Oh,
almost want to say that he's on
oh,
at, right at
perros.
midnight or something.
Perros Friday night.
Or something like that, where he's like a little after. So I know
Saturday.
that one guy will still be like on opening, and then you know like
It's
I'll
Saturday.
turn to like
Should I?
when that guy's
Alright,
done.
so
then,
technically
like,
started
Kimmel's
this video
barely
before
getting started or
midnight.
something,
It
you
will
know,
still
and I'm
count
like,
as yesterday.
oh, okay, cool, you know, like.
So yeah, if I take anything after this, it will be Saturday, but this one's still
Like, if I
Friday.
have to watch the
I only watch
opening,
Conan.
You know.
I only watch Letterman. Oh, I
Yeah.
only watch SNL.
oh,
I mean,
I
'cause
don't-
it's
I don't
only
watch-
like
hell no.
I grew up with
4
Oprah.
minutes after
And
midnight,
the first
and
person
this
to be
video is
like,
7
you know
minutes
why?
long,
No,
so therefore
no, that's-
started
no.
before,
No,
very
you
technically,
can't.
very, you
No,
know.
I'm not
Fucking
kidding.
for like
Before
the
Saturday,
last
so you see
leading
the
up to
Friday
the
guy.
election, it's
Damn it.
been Colbert for me because I was like, fuck yeah,
Hold on,
dude.
give me one second.
Just fucking late.
Alright, perros, so there we are.
So who the hell did you take a photo with? Seth Meyers?
Myers.
Mm.
That's what he said, I think.
Myers.
That's what he yelled, I think.
Pensé que era los menos menos, no pensé que era el late.
No, no. I mean, he is, but he's not like. Es como que tienes los güeyes prime time y después tienen los que son después, you know? Ese güey no está en prime time.
Well, to me,
So digamos para él, para que él suba, tuviera que agarrarle el spot al otro güey, like Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, not Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Si Jimmy Fallon dice, oh, me voy a retirar, la primera persona de que va a decir, like, okay, I'm the fucking next guy up,
¿quién?
es ese güey.
Oh, ya Jimmy Fallon.
Pero eso es lo que pasó con Jay Leno y David Letterman. Porque en los tiempos viejos, los dos estaban, like, trabajando por NBC, you know? Entonces, en ese tiempo, cuando Johnny Carson se retiró, era competencia entre los dos. So, cuando le dieron el show a Jay Leno, Letterman se enojó y dijo, you know, ¿por qué no quería ser el segundo a Jay Leno?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
por eso se fue a, you know, CBS.
CBS, yeah.
Y ahí es donde comenzó el show ahí también, you know.
Alright, this one is for Seth Meyers. He was my guy during the pandemic. Sin miedo,
Sometimes.
sin miedo. Sin miedo.
Sometimes. But at the same time, like,
Sin
I'm
miedo.
like, that was a weird time.
Sin miedo.
I remember, I was
Also, like, sometimes I would get, like, into, like, the regional shit, you know? Where I'm like, well, you know, at the time, Leno was doing the Tonight Show in Burbank. So I'd be like, yeah, he's our, like, homegrown guy and whatever. Like, it started feeling like that. Like, it felt like a New York versus Los Angeles kind of shit, you know?
That's pretty cool.
So then, like, you know, when you looked at, like, Conan O'Brien was in New York, you know,
I see.
yeah. But the only difference is that when Conan O'Brien took over the Tonight Show, he moved out here. He kind of respected it and just like, all right, fuck it. I'm moving to LA.
I remember that
But-
episode where he like traveled literally across the country.
Yeah.
He, like, ran or some shit.
Yeah, but then when Jimmy Fallon took over the show, he's like, No, I'm bringing it back to New York,
Perro.
where I hadn't been since like the '80s or some shit like
Sucio.
that. So I was like, oh, all right.
Sucio.
So now our only local show is Kimmel.
Loco.
Jimmy Kimmel es el único
Dale, dale.
que es de. Hey, all
Dale.
right, cool, man. Here we go. Oh, we take a nice sip and then we
No,
do
dale,
the
pero-
juke.
dale.
Do that little spin, you know.
Como hombre.
Shit, you know.
Hombre.
Oh,
Hombre
you see where we
time.
went, you know.
Hombre time. Ok, 1, 2 y 3. Hombre time, perros. Sucios de la calle. So as I was saying, in my drone review, this is sort of like a Chug drone review adjacent video because I got cut off. I got 2 minutes to finish my review of Until Dawn. So I was saying, you only get so many choices given the setup. And being a horror fan, you only get, I mean, you know everything that can happen, right? So once you know the parameters or where everything is going, then you can figure out, okay, this can only go this way or this way. And if you know, you know, and that it only goes that way, that you know the only expected way. Deaths are cool. That's why I gave it a 2 stars, because of the deaths. There were some cool ones, but all in all, it's just I'll probably forget about it in the next couple of days. You know, it doesn't have that moment. You know, it's just what it is. Maybe for the sequel, they can actually, you know, if it makes a lot of money, get like known, you know, Earth, and then you can be like, oh, you know, you get the Earth, like, you know, like you get in the video game. But I don't know, 2 stars, Until Dawn. See, you have A-list, but you just wait for it to come out on streamer film. You're curious about it, streamer film. You go support independent cinema. You're gonna see a movie in the theaters.
I want to make sure everything is good for him, you know.
But I mean, even if you guys support horror films, you should support good horror films, not okay horror films.
Yeah, that's